Hello, and thanks for joining me today. It is Friday morning for me, and I had a really crappy night's sleep, and I woke up really tired and definitely not wanting to get out of bed when the alarm went off this morning. Now, normally it's common for people to reach for the coffee right away, and sometimes this might be you I'm talking to. You reach for coffee every day, and you can't even get started with anything until you've had that morning cup of coffee. Otherwise, you're too bleary-eyed and foggy and tired to do anything. Well, I hate to break it to you, but I know you've heard it before. Coffee every day is not really your friend. Having that much caffeine in your system and all the acidity in the coffee causes some problems. The biggest of which is actually disrupted sleep later that same day. So it's like a constant cycle. You're drinking the coffee to wake yourself up in the morning because you didn't sleep well or you went to bed too late or whatever, but then the coffee is actually causing those problems again for you later, and over time it just compounds and gets worse and worse. And I'm sure you've also experienced that feeling when you have your cup of coffee and then a couple hours or maybe later that afternoon you find that you're slumping again and you need another pick-me-up, something else to boost your energy, and you're reaching sometimes for coffee, but sometimes you're reaching for something sugary or chocolate or something like a donut or something. I know that candy jar has been calling your name, right? So coffee in the morning is not always a good idea. I like to limit my coffee intake to at least maybe one time a week, if that. I really weaned myself off of coffee. And I used to be the triple grande or triple venti, whatever cappuccino latte thing at Starbucks all the time. So I know it can be hard to give up the coffee, but it's really something you should do. And I wanted to share with you what I do when I get up and I feel like I need that boost in the morning. One of the first things that I do, and it's actually something that I do every day, is to drink warm lemon water. Basically, it's super easy. You just put a half of a lemon or a lime into a glass, and you add 8 to 10 ounces of warm or lukewarm water. You want to make sure it's not cold from the refrigerator. So I boil some water in a teapot on the stove, which I then use for my tea or whatever else I'm doing for the day. I pour about half of that into this glass, and then I add the rest of room temperature water, and then I drink that down. You can use the microwave or whatever. The lemon in the water actually, even though it's an acidic fruit, it's sort of counterintuitive. The lemon or the lime in the water actually has an alkalinizing effect on the body, which you may not understand, but it's a good thing. Viruses, inflammation, cancer, all of these things live in an acidic environment. So the more that you can do to bring that acidity level down, the better. So the lemon water will help you do that. The warm water also helps your body absorb it better. We always wake up dehydrated, so it's really important to start hydrating with some actual water in the morning to help you feel better. And actually, one of the symptoms of dehydration is being tired. So go figure, coffee actually has a dehydrating effect in the body. Warm lemon water actually hydrates, so you're actually doing more to help your body recover from that tired feeling. So drink your lemon water. It's a really great thing every morning. The second thing that I do is I find something to be excited about in my day, and I make sure that I'm not dwelling on the fact that I'm tired. All of our mental thoughts that go through our head and the physical way that we hold our body plays such an important role in our energy levels and how we feel. So it's really important to not give in to that, oh, I'm so tired, I just can't do anything. Or if you work in an office, to not commiserate with your fellow coworkers about how tired you all are. It's just going to perpetuate that tired feeling, even when you don't need to be tired anymore. The third thing that I do is if I really need a kick of caffeine in the morning, I will reach for some green tea. It has a little bit of caffeine, just enough to give me a little boost if I need it, but it's not such a big jump in caffeine levels that I'm going to have that slump later on in the day, and it's not going to poorly affect my sleep that night. One of my favorites is the honey lemon ginseng tea that I get, and it's in my nice big moo cow mug here that I love so much. So just a few quick tips for you on this Friday morning for me to help you overcome that poor night's sleep and that morning slump to get your day going right. For more tips on healthy living and how to unleash your inner superhero, visit lizkirk.com.